So excited about your jewelry show, and I am sure that you are too. So let's take just a few minutes, go through your packet together, and get you ready for a great jewelry show. Jewelry shows are so easy. We make it so easy with Premier. With your packet that you have in your hands now, all you need is right here. First of all, you have a little checklist down at the bottom. This is where I want to keep bringing you back to. This will make it just super simple for you to keep working on a successful jewelry show in your busy life. Keep this in your purse, in your car, with you at all times so that you're prepared to show everybody how much fun they're going to have or to get an outside order. So we're going to start with making a guest list. This can be as simple as going through the contacts on your phone. You can forward out the save the date that I have already sent to you on your phone or on Facebook, on private message, or maybe I've given you handout invitations and you can start handing those out and telling everybody, save this date, you're going to want to be here. Now here's your number one thing, your enthusiasm, expressing to them how much fun you had at the jewelry show you came to and how much fun they're going to have at their jewelry show. That is what's going to be contagious and helps you to have a great jewelry show. So make a guest list and start inviting everyone. Don't hold back. You will probably only have about 1 out of 3 or 4 of the people that you personally invite come to a jewelry show. And although it's a great idea also to use a Facebook event and to send things out on Facebook, that can end up being more like 1 out of 20 that can come. So let's do as much personally inviting as we can. That's what the next step is. Personally call to invite each guest. That can be a call, a text message, a direct message on Facebook, or face-to-face. That's always the best. Any way that you can tell them how excited you are. Now, some of your friends are going to begin to tell you immediately, I cannot make it to that jewelry show. I have this or that going on. I'm out of town. I just won't be able to make it that night. Not a problem. Here's exactly what you say. I am so sorry. We are going to have a great time, but could you help me out? I have a goal of having at least $100 in outside orders before my show starts, so I can win a $50 gift card. And then inside your packet, you will find that you should have 2 sets of catalogs, one for you to keep on you at all times and one for you to pass around. In fact, if you have someone else that wants to take this with them to work or to another location to begin to pass it around and get orders, you definitely can. You have another resource at your disposal too. I have a personal website, and so on the back of your folder, you'll find a QR code so you can just scan that in and forward it out, or you can snap a picture of that and forward it. People can use that to go directly to my website. Here's my web address, sarahcapehart.mypremierdesigns.com, and you'll also need the secret code, the access code, which is 4 capital letters, RSJM. In fact, just write that down on your packet or put it on the back of the catalog so that everyone can get to the catalog online and be able to give you an outside order too. Now they can't order on my website. They can only view the catalogs. It's like looking at one of your catalog sets. So they can look there and then they'll need to call you with their advanced order. You should have advanced order forms in your packet. There are 2 things to remember here. 1, you need their information, and 2, you need to collect payment. So 1, get their information, their address, their phone number, their email if they communicate by email, but at least their address and phone number so that their guarantee is registered on their jewelry. And if there's any problems after the show, before the jewelry comes in, your job's over, and it's easy because I'll be able to just contact them directly. If we've missed a number or I can't read something, I'll just go to them directly. Or if they have a problem, I'll be able to ship jewelry straight to them if we have to take care of an exchange or a replacement. Their information on what they'd like to order, and then once you get to the subtotal, you can go straight from here right over to your sales tax chart. So say they ordered $63 worth of jewelry. There's the shipping added in, what their sales tax would be, and they would write a check for $71.69 for a $63 order if you're in Indiana and at 7%. So double check the sales tax chart in your packet. Then they can either write a check, make it payable to me, or they can record their debit or credit card information. Let me stress again, debit or credit card, they're going to need to give me their address. I will need that information in order to process their credit card. And of course, cash is fine too. But when your jewelry totals from your outside orders add up to $100 before the tax and shipping, you've now qualified for a $50 gift card. Plus, you get 30% of everything sold at your show and before your show too. So 30% of the 100 is $30 plus a $50 gift card. That means if you collect $100 in outside orders, you get to pick out $80 in free jewelry immediately, and you have a qualified show. It's like show insurance. So how easy is that? Now don't stop at 100. Like I said, pass that link around, pass the catalogs around, keep those going around, and you could have several $100s in pre-sales and really have quite a bit of free jewelry when I walk in the door. So that is your first $50 gift card. So as you've made your guest list and you start finding out who can come, who can't come, and who needs to look at your book, then the third thing that you're going to want to do is ask several of your friends that really like to get people together, or they love jewelry, or maybe they're just the show queen and they have a show for everything. They love to do it. Ask them if they would schedule a jewelry show with you. When you have 3 friends schedule jewelry shows from your show, you get another $50 gift card. When they see how easy it is and how much free jewelry you win by hosting a show, of course they're going to want to have a show. You can also rebook on your own show, so I'll let you know that now. When we're playing the game at your jewelry show, you can rebook on your jewelry show and count as one of your 3 bookings. We get new catalogs 3 different times during the year, so we could definitely set it up for the next time we have a new catalog. Would love to do that with you. The last thing in getting ready for your show, this is probably the hardest part. It's going through the catalog and making out your top 10 favorites list. Do you know that my average hostess wins about $250 in free jewelry? You'll find this inside your little packet here with an information brochure about Premier. But the average free jewelry, $232 during March and April. Isn't that amazing? Oh my goodness. So why would you not want to make out a great big wish list and be ready for that, so it doesn't just throw you for a loop when I say, what do you have picked out tonight to win? So pick that out, have that ready. The night of your show, keep it super simple. You do not have to fix them an entire buffet dinner. You can keep it very easy and very light. But whatever you plan as simple refreshments will be just fine, and we will want to serve those at the beginning as people are arriving so that they can browse through the jewelry and have a little snack before we start the presentation. It gives us 10 minutes or so to visit before we get started. Now, in setting up at your house, if we're going to be at your house or a friend's house, it's always best if the jewelry and the food are close by. I don't have to be in the same room with my jewelry for the presentation. So, for instance, here at my house, I love to set my jewelry up on my kitchen table and put the snacks over on the bar. Then we can step into the next room to do the jewelry presentation, but then when it's time to come back and shop, everyone's close by the food, close by the jewelry. Makes it easy. And we'll pull the chairs back away from the table. I'll bring a tablecloth, and you will be set and ready for them to be able to get to the jewelry and to shop. Plus, since you've invited so many people, we'll probably need those chairs in your living room. Last, the day before your show, I'm going to send you a little text reminder that says something like, the greatest jewelry show ever is tomorrow at 6:30 or tomorrow at 2. Text that out to remind everybody about the show. In this busy day and age, without a reminder, so many of us will forget the things that are so important to us. And I know your friends want to come and have a great time at your jewelry show. We're going to have a blast. I'll be there about 35 or 40 minutes early to set up. And if you have any questions, you just give me a call, shoot me a text, or shoot me a Facebook or an email. I will be happy to take care of it for you. I can't wait for your jewelry show.